Judge Alex continues with the case of Kimberly and Monique Clark, who are suing Candy Johnson and Philip Morgan for $5,000, alleging that Philip crashed into Monique's car and then lied to the police, claiming Candy was driving.
So she comes to you and she says, don't say it was him, say it was me driving. If that's the truth, what did you do after that?
The whole time I was sitting there thinking, I was confused. It's like, okay, I got to call my mom. I'm gonna get grounded. I just wrecked her car. And so the whole time she's sitting there yelling at me, I was like, should I say she's the driver so she could be quiet so she could get off of me and everything? So I was like, so I called my mom. And I was like, Mom, okay, I just got in a car accident. And she was like, you just got in a car accident. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay and everything. I was like, I'm okay. I was like, but this female's trying to have me say that she's the driver instead of the actual driver. And she's like, okay, let me talk to her. And so my mom got on the phone with her.
You spoke to her?
Yes, I did. Yes,
did you speak to her, Mom? No? Tell me about the conversation you had with her, according to you.
She said, you have to tell your daughter say that I was the driver. Philip cannot go to jail. You cannot say Philip was the driver. So I said, you take full responsibility for this. I will say you was the driver. Okay, because I just
Really? Really?
Wait a minute.
Teaching your daughter to lie to the police. Being a former cop, how do you think that's going to sit with me?
No, that's not, well, okay.
You were advising your daughter to go ahead and do something that was illegal.
At that time, yes.
You knew it.
At that
So now there's a police report.
At that time, which was on a Saturday.
Okay. So now there's a police report that she's waving around that shows her as the driver of the car.
Yes.
Oh. And this bed that you made, you expect me to get you out of?
Well, if we could finish, then this was on a Saturday.
Go on. I can't wait to hear what's coming next. Hold on, Ms. Johnson. I wouldn't talk too much right now where this is going.
On Sunday, she was in the emergency room. Okay, because of this accident. Monday morning,
what were your injuries?
Deep bruising to my left shoulder and swelling in my lower back.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I have flaring up every now and then.
Okay, so what happens after?
Okay, then on Monday, we both went to the substation to do a supplement to the police report.
Why? What motivated you to do that?
Because we had time to, like, wow. We have got to go tell the police or let them know exactly what happened.
Did you ever have any discussion with him at the scene when he showed up?
No, I didn't. My passenger did, Gavin Baker.
You listed Mr. Baker as a witness. Let's bring him in. Call him Mr. Baker.
Just go stand right over there.
Mr. Baker, what do you know about this accident that I'm here on?
First of all, I want to say, that is basically you're lying in court because.
I'm lying in court.
What I really want to say, no.
On paper
Can I talk, please? Can I talk, please? It's my turn to talk. Thank you very much. You've been in here the whole time.
Go ahead. Tell me.
Thank you.
Talk to me.
Look, she came. I saw as soon as we got hit, I saw her pull around him, and I saw him in the car.
You saw her in a different car.
In a different car, and she pulled up and she parked a little bit of ways ahead, and she came back. Mind you, we're talking to him. He's like, man, this is not. He's talking to me like this has not been a good year for me at all. And, you know, me and him, we were chatting. It wasn't nothing wrong. He was giving up his information. She was giving her information. It was cool. Then Candy comes up and she's like intimidating us, and then finally, like she was trying to intimidate Monique.
How was she intimidating you?
She kept yelling at Monique and kept yelling at her. And I was like, so you want us to say that you were the driver, even though, so you want to say you're the driver, but us be at fault, instead of you being at fault and you being the driver. And I'm sitting there like, okay, what exactly you want us to do here? And so after that, police come up there. I don't know what Candy told him, but Philip went back, and he sat in the car somewhere. And he left, and he was like gone while the police was sitting there. It's almost like he hid somewhere.
Who got the ticket?
Monique got the ticket. Because they never talked to Philip. They never seen Philip.
Coming up on Judge Alex, will the case make a U-turn on this unexpected evidence?
She did not know I was taping her.
You will hear my voice on there, by the way, Your Honor.
Quiet. Play the conversation.
If you'd like to contact Judge Alex, call toll-free 1-800-854-7303 or log on to judgealex.com. Back with the case of Kimberly and Monique Clark, who are suing Candid Johnson and Philip Morgan, claiming that Philip crashed into Monique's car and then lied to the police, saying Candid was driving. They're suing for $5,000 for pain and suffering.
You sent me some pictures.
Yes.
Let me put those up. Walk me through what I'm looking at here.
That is where Mr. Morgan hit me. And you can see where like his car like dented from the angle.
Okay, next picture.
That's my car inside the garage after the scene. And if you could see from how I tried to dissect the accident, the car was driven into the corner.
It's kind of funny that you're the one telling me how obvious it is how the accident happened when you weren't even at the scene.
I was telling you where the car was.
I got it. What I'm looking at here is crush damage on the side here. This piece of the bumper is still intact. So it looks like a collision that was more in this direction than in this direction. Let me see the next picture.
Beautiful Mercedes wrecked by a Hyundai.
Okay. Anything else?
I taped her conversation with my mom.
You taped her conversation with your
Yes.
mom.
You will hear my voice on there, by the way, Your Honor.
Let's hear it. I like to hear
She
it.
did not know I was taping her.
Quiet. Play the conversation.
I can't take fault for it. So if your insurance company is not going to let me take fault when they come here, they're going to come here, they're going to look at where the accident was and how it happened, and they're going to say no matter what you or I say that you were at fault. So you're going to let a guy that has 4 kids go to jail.
So you wanted to say that we were at fault then?
No, you guys were at fault. No, you guys were at fault. All I'm asking you to do is not let him go to jail. He has 4 kids. That's all I'm asking.
You want to explain that to me?
That's not me.
That's not you. Really?
Okay, even if it was me, which I'm still saying it's not me, who was at fault? She has 3 different statements
Let me see
here.
that.
First,
Victor, bring that up here.
she has a bunch of different statements right here. Look.
Audio.
Here,
These
look.
statements here?
Yeah,
That's it?
that's it.
This is your evidence?
That's it.
Pure garbage, okay? You're gonna come into my courtroom, take an oath, and lie under oath. First of all, on your side, I'm torn. On the one hand, I can't stand the idea of letting these lowlifes contribute to the delinquency of a minor and then benefit from it. On the other hand, I'm torn whether it's better to let you learn this lesson the hard way so you have a life's lesson to take away from this so you don't do anything this stupid ever again.
Sure.
And I think I'm going to go with life lesson because I think in the long run that's going to pay you off better. So you're not walking away with anything from here. Don't you ever, ever do that again.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
if I ever hear that you told your daughter to break the law, I'll be the first one to report you. As far as you're concerned, I'm going to take this information, I'm going to relay it to the prosecuting authority. In this jurisdiction, they don't take very kindly to perjury, first of all, okay? Secondly, I am sure that over in California, they don't appreciate people contributing to the delinquency of a minor, filing false police reports. So if they don't get you here, they're going to get you there. And if you ever come into my courtroom again, you will regret it.
What did I
Judgment of
contribute?
0, get out. All right.
Judge Alex has ruled in favor of the defendant and has denied the plaintiff's claim.
Today I learned a big lesson, not to lie to the police and everything.
A multitude of lies can twist the story up so much that don't tell them what the truth is.
Just take the time and do the right thing.
If you're receiving a structured settlement from a lawsuit, you know it is not easy to wait for payments, especially when it could be 10 or 20 years before you collect all your money. What you may not know is that you can skip ahead and receive a lump sum of cash now. Call CBC Settlement Funding for a free, no-obligation offer about your structured settlement. Whether you access all or just a portion of your future payments, call the number on your screen and find out how CBC Settlement Funding can help. Call CBC Settlement Funding today.
I joined the National Guard and never thought I'd be saving lives.
It's more than money for college. It's built my character and given me a sense of accomplishment.